Hi, first graders. So today I'm in a different part of my house. I'm at my table so that we can do some counting of coins. This is not an easy lesson to teach you over a screen. So I hope that you have some dimes and nickels and pennies at your house that you've taken out so that you can count along with me and learn how to do it by doing it instead of just watching me. I have them on a piece of paper below me, and I'm going to move the camera so that you can see only the coins, but you can still hear me, okay? Okay, so on my mat here, on my piece of paper, I have some coins, and I want to know how much money this is. Okay, what kind of coins do I have? Okay, this one right here, that's a nickel. Remember that nickels are the biggest ones we've learned, but they're not worth the most, okay? Keep that in mind. Then we have pennies. Okay, we've learned about pennies since the beginning of the year. And then we have some dimes. Okay, so the best way to count dimes, nickels, and pennies all together is to separate them first. So we'll separate our dimes and our nickels and our pennies into groups. Okay, and just like when we learned how to count dimes and pennies and nickels and pennies, we always start with the coin that's worth the most. And so we're going to continue that same rule, and we're going to start with the dimes because the dimes are worth the most. The dimes are worth 10, the nickels are worth 5, and the pennies are worth 1. So we're going to count them in this order: 10s, 5s, and 1s. We're going to count them in order from most to least, from greatest to least. Okay? So let's start with our dimes. So we count by 10s, 10, 20. And then we have to switch our brain from counting by 10s to counting by 5s. So after 10, 20, then we're going to count by 5s. So after 20, when we count by 5s, comes 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Then we're going to switch our brain again and count by 1. So we ended at 50, 51, 52, 53. Okay, I'll do that again, and then we'll switch out and we'll count different amounts, okay? So dimes, then nickels, then pennies. 10, 5, 1. Okay, ready? 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53. So 53 cents I have here. Okay, so let's take out some of these. Let's add some pennies. Put another dime on there. Mix them all up. Okay, so you have a pile of money. And the first thing you need to do is what? You need to separate it. Good, you need to put it into groups. So we're going to put my dimes over here, my nickels in the middle, and my pennies over here. Okay, so now we have them from greatest to least. And we're going to do dimes first because they're worth the most. Then we're going to do nickels because they're worth the second most. And then pennies because they're worth the least. Okay? So let's start with 10s. And then we're going to switch our brain to 5s. And then we're going to switch our brain to 1s. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So 55 cents. Okay, so now you're going to do it too. So I want you to take, let's start with 2 dimes. So if you have 2 dimes, put them in front of you. Let's do 3 nickels and 1 penny. Okay, so we're going to put them into groups. So first we put our dimes over here, our nickels and our pennies so that they're separated. Okay, and where do we start? We start with the dimes. They're worth 10, right? So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. Let's do that again together. Okay, so we start with 10s, then we count by 5s, and then 1s. Ready? 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. Okay, so we'll do a few more like this, and we're not going to do a big paper today because what I really want you to do is practice counting money because I think it's really, really important for you to do this with actual money. So I hope you have some change and you can do this with us. Okay, if not, watch our video again and just keep watching it and trying to understand it. Or you can make fake money. You can make money out of paper and do it like that, okay? So let's put, if you have them, 4 dimes, and we'll just separate them right from the start. 4 dimes, let's do 1 nickel and 2 pennies. Okay, so we already have them separated into the most, the second most, and the least, the greatest to the least. Okay, then we're going to count the dimes first because they're worth 10. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Then count by 5s, 45, and then 46, 47. Good job. Let's do it together. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47. Okay, let's take away a dime. Let's add a nickel and 3 more pennies. How about that? Okay, ready? Okay, we'll start with the dimes. 10, 20, 30. Then count by 5s. 35, 40. And then count by 1s. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So as you change how you count for each one, don't forget where you left off. So when we counted the dimes, 10, 20, 30, we left off at 30. And then we count on by 5s. 35, 40. And then we count on 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay. All right, let's do another one. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dimes and 5 nickels and 7 pennies, okay? So that's a lot. So this is gonna take some time, okay? If you wanna watch me do it first and then we'll do it together, that's fine. If you wanna do it with me right away, that's fine too. Okay, ready? We start with the dimes because they're worth the most. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So put 60 in your head, count on by 5. 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and then count on 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92 cents. All right, let's do it again just in case you wanted to watch that time and now you're going to do it with me. Ready? So dimes first, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then nickels, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, and then pennies, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. Okay, great job on that. If you have pennies and nickels and dimes at home, keep practicing these. That is your mission for today. No paper, just the fact worksheet, and practice counting your money. Okay? If you don't have nickels, dimes, and pennies, then make some out of paper and have fun with it. Okay? Have a great day. Bye.